Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council agenda for the meeting of Monday, February 5th, 2018. There are 24 items on the agenda this week. Coverage begins at 4:30 p.m. with a Public Works Subcommittee meeting chaired by Councilor Ira Novoselsky. Also on the committee, Councilors McKenna, Morabito, Powers, and Rizzo. The committee will discuss the following items: snow removal, outstanding sign requests, status of new equipment, and 311 services. At 5:30, we move on to the zoning subcommittee meeting chaired by Councilor George J. Rotundo, Jr. Also on the committee, Councilors Morabito, Patch, Rizzo, and Zambuto. The committee will discuss the following. First, pursuant to Council Order C-17-17, A. Chara Development, LLC, 30B Railroad Street, Revere, Massachusetts, is seeking permission from the Revere City Council to raise the existing non-conforming structures and construct a new 6-story mixed-use structure with 2 commercial units on the first floor and 145 residential units on the remaining floors at 320 through 329 Revere Beach Boulevard in Revere. And second, pursuant to Council Order C-18-01, Baystone Revere, LLC, 540 Revere Beach Boulevard in Revere, is seeking permission to install a standing accessory sign at number 540 Revere Beach Boulevard in Revere. At 6 p.m., we move on to the Revere City Council meeting, which begins with a salute to the flag. And calendar item number 1, the roll call of members. And calendar item number 2, the approval of the journal of the regular meeting of January 22nd, 2018. That is followed by the Public Works Subcommittee report and the Zoning Subcommittee report, which includes calendar item number 3, pursuant to Council Order 17-407. This is A. Chara Development, LLC, 30B Railroad Street, Revere, seeking permission from the Revere City Council to raise the existing non-conforming structures and construct a new 6-story mixed-use structure with 2 commercial units on the first floor and 145 residential units on the remaining floors at 320 through 329 Revere Beach Boulevard in Revere. Calendar item number 4, pursuant to Council Order 18-015, also part of the Zoning Subcommittee report, Baystone Revere, LLC, 540 Revere Beach Boulevard, Revere, Massachusetts, is seeking permission to install a standing accessory sign at number 540 Revere Beach Boulevard in Revere. Communications, calendar item number 5, pursuant to Council Order 18-033, this is a communication from the Parks and Recreation Director requesting approval of a conflict of interest form for John Leone, Sports and Fitness Coordinator and Junior Varsity Basketball Coach. Calendar item number 6, pursuant to Council Order 18-034. This is a communication from Attorney Lawrence Simeone on behalf of his client, A. Chara Development, LLC, requesting a time extension on special permit C-17-17 for 320 Revere Beach Boulevard. Motions, calendar item number 7. Pursuant to Council Order 18-035, this is a motion presented by Councilor Morabito that the City Council accept the provisions of Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 64N, Section 3, as amended by Chapter 55 of the Acts of 2017. The acceptance of this provision imposes a 3% local tax option on marijuana sales. The revenue generated from the local tax option shall be used to fund education on substance abuse and to help with addiction recovery. Further, that in accordance with condition number 10 of Special Permit C-15-12, the permit for the operation of a medical marijuana treatment center on Lot A at number 44 Railroad Street, that when the applicant enters into a host community agreement with the City of Revere, The host community agreement shall include a community impact fee of 3% of the gross sales per year for 5 years. Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 94G, Section 3D, as amended by Chapter 55 of the Acts of 2017. Calendar item number 8, pursuant to Council Order 18-036. This is a motion presented by Councilor Morabito and Councilor Keefe, that the City Council order the following proposed ordinance to a public hearing: an ordinance prohibiting disposable plastic bags. Calendar item number 9, pursuant to Council Order 18-037. This is a motion presented by Council Vice President McKenna and Council President Janino, that the City Council order the following ordinance to a public hearing: an ordinance relative to snow, slush, and ice on sidewalks. Calendar item number 10, pursuant to Council Order 18-038. This is a motion presented by Councilor Novoselsky, that the mayor provide an accounting of the list of sidewalk repairs approved by the City Council last year in the amount of $200,000. The accounting shall include the complete list of locations of potential sidewalks to be repaired, the locations of sidewalks repaired, and the amount of money spent as of this date, February 1st, 2018. Calendar item number 11. Pursuant to Council Order 18-039, this is a motion presented by Councilor Novoselsky, that the mayor include in the FY19 funding the installation of handicap crosswalk ramps on Elliott Road at the intersections of Porter Avenue, Garfield Avenue, Curtis Road, and Clark Road. There are many elderly and handicapped residents on Elliott Road in homes and at the Revere Housing Authority facility that have difficulty crossing at the intersections. Calendar item number 12, pursuant to Council Order 18-040. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rizzo and Councilor Powers, that the mayor direct the city engineer, along with outside engineering firm CDM Smith, to meet and discuss a long-term solution to the flooding problems that exist on Sagamore Street. Further, that this meeting be held in conjunction with the Public Works Subcommittee to allow for impacted residents to be informed of the meeting by virtue of the Public Open Meeting Law, so they can provide testimony as to their individual situations. Calendar item number 13. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rizzo and Councilor Vice President McKenna, that the mayor and inspectional services contact the owner of 1 Beach Street to investigate the compliance of the original plan, which was to make this a 55 and older building. Further, that a report verifying and/or confirming residents in that building are all in compliance with what was originally expected and agreed to is sent to the City Council. Calendar item number 14. Pursuant to Council Order 18-042, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers, that the mayor requests the owners or their representatives of Wonderland to come before the City Council to discuss the following. 1. Why has the demolition of Wonderland Park ceased? 2. With regard to several piles of rubble in the parking lot, is there any contaminated material? 3. When will the broken glass in the grandstand and clubhouse be removed, which constitutes a danger to the public? And 4. When the demolition will be completed. Calendar item number 15, pursuant to Council Order 18-043. This is a motion presented by Councilor Rizzo, that the mayor request all future site plan review meetings to be held in the City Council chambers and televised, just like any other board, in the interest of complete transparency. Calendar item number 16, pursuant to Council Order 18-044. This is a motion presented by Councilors Rizzo and Novoselsky, that the mayor instruct the Suffolk County Sheriff's Department inmate crew to pay special attention to open space at the corner of North Shore Road and Beach Street. This area is a spot that attracts trash and other debris on a regular basis. Calendar item number 17. Pursuant to Council Order 18-045, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the proposed zoning amendment for the Suffolk Downs Overlay District include a condition for a 15% inclusionary zone for affordable housing. Calendar item number 18, pursuant to Council Order 18-046, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the following special legislation be approved: an act relative to the tenure of office of the City Clerk of the City of Revere, be it enacted by the Senate and the House of Representatives in the General Court assembled, and by the authority of the same, as follows. Section 1. Notwithstanding Section 12 of Chapter 41 or Section 18 of Chapter 43 of the General Laws, the City Clerk of the City of Revere, at the time this act takes effect, shall hold office continually until a vacancy occurs by death, resignation, or retirement. The City Council shall remove her only in the case of just cause in accordance with the provisions of Section 41 of Chapter 31 of the General Laws. Section 2. Any vacancy occurring shall cause this act to be repealed. The vacancy shall be filled by the City Council pursuant to Section 18 of Chapter 43 of the General Laws. Section 3. This act shall take effect upon its passage. Calendar item number 19, pursuant to Council Order 18-047, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the City of Revere look into the feasibility of building a new Revere High School in the Coolidge Street projects while simultaneously building apartment-style housing for current and future residents. Calendar item number 20, pursuant to Council Order 18-048, this is a motion presented by Councilor Rotundo that the City of Revere conduct a community health assessment. The object of this assessment is to determine the various types of illnesses our community faces. Additionally, that this health survey take into account citizens receiving home care and medical calls in the city over a one-year period. This survey shall be broken down by adult and pediatric. Calendar item number 21. Pursuant to Council Order 18-049, this is a motion presented by Council Vice President McKenna, Councilor Patch, and Councilor Keefe that the mayor contact Massachusetts Department of Transportation to request the installation of sound barriers along Route 1 between Route 16 and Copeland Circle. Commuters during the work week utilize Route 1 from points north of Boston, Route 128 and Interstate 95, causing a regional traffic problem that directly impacts the quality of life of Revere residents. Calendar item number 22, pursuant to Council Order 18-050, motion presented by Councilor Patch and Council Vice President McKenna, that the mayor request Massachusetts Department of Transportation to clean Route 1 from Asti Avenue to Copeland Circle. The amount of litter on this stretch of highway is an eyesore and affects the quality of life residents who own property bordering this stretch of state highway. Calendar item number 23, pursuant to Council Order 18-051. This is a motion presented by Councilor Vice President McKenna, Councilor Novoselsky, and Councilor Powers that the City of Revere establish an evacuation plan for Revere Beach Boulevard. The current plan on file with the fire department is outdated and does not take into account any of the new and future developments occurring on the boulevard. And calendar item number 24, pursuant to Council Order 18-052, this is a motion presented by Council Vice President McKenna, Councilor Novoselsky, and Councilor Powers that the mayor request the DCR to amend the parking regulations on Ocean Avenue and Revere Beach Boulevard in the vicinity of the new residential developments on Ocean Avenue. It is the understanding of the City Council that the management of the buildings charges its residents a monthly fee to park on site. Residents avoid the additional cost by parking on the public way, reducing traffic flow to one lane on Ocean Avenue and eliminating parking for visitors to Revere Beach. The current regulations, 4-hour parking in place, are not enforced by the state police or the DCR. And this has been before the council, a reading of the Revere City Council agenda for the meeting of Monday, February 5th, 2018. I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the council.